Hello, this is Ben with Helping Services for Youth and Families, and welcome to our next installment of the Get to Know Us video. And today we have one of our mentoring coordinators, Colinne. Welcome, Colinne.
Hi, Ben. Nice to be here.
Oh, good. Thanks for joining us on this. So I just wanted to kick it off. If you could introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I am Colinne McCann. I am one of the youth mentoring coordinators in Howard, Allamakee, and Winneshiek County. I have lived in Decorah since 2007, grew up in the Twin Cities area for most of my life, big city girl. Then moved here with my daughter in 2007. Went to school at NICC. I originally was going to go for nursing, and then I took one class and fell in love with the human services field, switched my major and got my AA in human services, and then transferred to Luther in 2015, where I got my BA in social work. And I live here in town with my daughter and my boyfriend and a house full of many critters and creatures. We've got 2 rabbits, 2 guinea pigs, a turtle, a dog, and the household is trying to convince me to get chickens. So we will see.
All right, so not boring in the house, I guess. Yeah, that's awesome. Wonderful. Well, do you want to talk a little bit about your role in mentoring and kind of how you got started in mentoring?
Like I said, I'm one of the youth mentoring coordinators for Allamakee, Howard, and Winneshiek County. I help match area youth with adult role models who are looking to help out youth who have signed up with their families just to have that adult extra role model in their life. In 2015, my senior year at Luther, I did my senior practicum with Helping Services, as Kathy Schwartzoff was my supervisor for that in the spring term of 2015. And by that fall, an Americorps grant came under the Iowa Department of Public Health at Helping Services, and I was hired in the fall under an Americorps grant. Worked under that grant for about 3 years, and then that grant ended, so I stepped away from working at Helping Services, but remained on as a mentor for a day. And a mentor for a day is someone that comes to events when mentors can't make it and just kind of steps in as a as needed basis. And then a year ago, 2019, in April, a new grant came to mentoring through the Office of Juvenile Justice, Peace, and Delinquency through the Iowa Mentoring Partnership, and I came back to the mentoring field, where I'm very passionate about youth and helping our communities, and glad to be back at Helping Services.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, obviously, we're glad as well. It's as you know, Colinne and I've been talking. It's kind of interesting how you've came back multiple times. It's we've had a few employees actually, and one of our former board members who as Helping Services has been part of their life, in many different aspects. So it's that's very a cool piece of Helping Services and how it impacts the people in the community, not just the people we serve, but also our employees. It's which is wonderful. So.
Yes, very much.
Yeah, and full disclosure, yep. Colinne got me and my wife to mentor a young 7-year-old boy. I guess he's 8 now. He has a birthday a few weeks ago. So, but it's which is wonderful, and what you learn from them is amazing. And I know I've done the mentor for a day thing as well. So that's an easy way to get involved, where you don't really have to commit to the 4 hours a month that you're expected to do, but it's a way to have fun, and they're really fun events. So and I know that you and Kathy are figuring out what those kind of look like moving forward with everything that's going on. So I guess I just wanted to Yeah. Is there one thing you would want people to make sure that they know about youth mentoring that they may not know on surface by looking at our program?
Youth mentoring is simple. I mean, it's you get matched up with a youth based on your interests, their interests. You're asked for a 1-year commitment. You spend 4 hours, a minimum of 4 hours a month, doing activities that you like, that the youth like, together. We just try to get the idea out there, keep it simple, don't overthink it. We're always looking for mentors because we always have youth on our waiting list. And the biggest thing I would tell people is that as much as the youth get out of it and as much as it helps them aspire and achieve to their greatest potential, the mentor gets just as much out of it. It's just as fulfilling for them. It's really a great friendship that just gets built. It's kind of a full circle. Yesterday, I did an interview with a new mentor. She grew up in the program being mentored. She had 2 great mentors, and now she's at the point in her life where she just wants to give back and has decided to become a mentor herself.
Oh, wonderful.
So that's just really cool that it goes all the way around.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think you hit the nail on the head there too. I think a lot of people, it's a huge commitment, which it is a commitment, but it is, I know that the mentoring team has had just, you're being a friend, it's just kind of a fun thing. And, you guys obviously help all the mentors kind of think of creative things to do. And there's lots of things going on in the community that you may not know about that you guys are good at highlighting and do these unique events. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Now, do you have a specific success story in the last, over the past year or 6 months that you'd be willing to share?
What sticks out for me right now is in the beginning of February and through mid-May, I actually got to have the opportunity to supervise a Luther College student doing her senior social work practicum in the youth mentoring program. And she was a wonderful intern. She was very passionate, dedicated about her work. What was so great was that obviously this pandemic that we're living in interrupted her internship a little bit, and we had to adjust and totally shift to working remotely. She was very flexible. She worked with it. We successfully got her 360 hours done. And I guess why that sticks out to me is because that's how I started in this field, doing that social work program with the youth mentoring, being supervised by Kathy and learning so much from her. And then now I got to do the exact same thing to a Luther student doing her senior practicum. And it was just really cool.
Yeah, no, that is kind of full circle. It's kind of cool that you have a mentor that went through the program and is now becoming, I guess it was a mentee, now a mentor. And then obviously this experience that you're having, it's kind of the, it's all, you never know what's going to come up, and, that's wonderful. And, they did a great job too. It was fun to see the videos. Obviously we had to become creative once we can't, our offices closed down as we helped to try to stop the community spread of COVID. So it's all of our staff have been creative, and it's people jumped right in, and that's the intern included there, which was wonderful, and she did a phenomenal job. So. Well, good. Well, I just wanted to end it with something a little fun. If you just wanted to share something that people may not know about you.
Yeah, so when I was younger, my grandma lived up in Grand Marais, Minnesota, and I used to go up there for the summers, spend time with her, and met a lady and got into doing oil painting of landscapes. And I do those not as much as I used to, but every once in a while, that's just kind of something that I do. Of course, every single one that I've done, I think hangs in my mom's house, and she has them all. But now my daughter during this time of being at home and not having school. I have kind of gotten back into it. We dug out my oil paint and my brushes, and she's kind of learning now, and I'm just teaching her how to do it. So that's a hobby that I've had since I was younger.
Wonderful. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, good. Well, Colinne, thanks so much for joining us here. And for more information about our mentoring program and the different resources and the ways to contact Colinne and Kathy or Megan, Delaware County, is you can visit our website at helpingservices.org. And if you want to go directly to mentoring, it's helpingservices.org/mentoring. But you go right on there, and they frequently post on our Facebook, and we get it on Instagram as well. And all the videos that they've been doing are up there, and also on our YouTube page. So, Colinne, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Ben.
All right, take care.